You have permission to make pursuing your passion easy. Hello and welcome to this week's Wild Spirits News. I'm Sibylla, and today I ask you, do you need a certain setup to pursue your passion? I was talking to a client recently whose main passion is painting. And I asked her why she didn't pursue her passion more often, which was her issue and one of the reasons why she came to me. And at some point she said, you know what, Sibylla, I'm tired when I get home from work, and then setting up the easel and using the stepladder to get to the top cupboard where my paints are and get them out and setting them up. It might sound silly, but some days it's just too much. And I didn't think it sounded silly at all. I thought she made a lot of sense. That's why your mission today is to make sure you are set up for pursuing your passion. Task number 1 is a caveat. Don't rely on circumstances. I'll start out with this disclaimer because it's important. Needing a certain setup to pursue your passion shouldn't go so far as to prevent you from pursuing your passion if everything isn't perfect. Just because not everything is in place shouldn't be an excuse for you not to pursue your passion, because it can easily become a crutch or like I said, even an excuse for not doing what lights you up just because, it's not all in place, so obviously I can't pursue my passion. We tend to sabotage ourselves this way. So this is just a heads up. Don't fall into that trap. That would be counterproductive, and it's not what I'm going for and what I'm aiming at with this episode and this mission. Task number 2 is how to create the perfect setup for your passion. Now remember the client I mentioned in the beginning whose main passion was painting and her paints were in the top cupboard. She ended up setting up a corner in her home office where her easel was already set up, and there was a little chest of drawers dedicated only to her painting. It contained plenty of paper, all her paints and everything else, all her brushes and everything else that she needed, all her equipment that she needed for painting. So she had it at hand, and it was in a nice, beautiful little corner that she liked to be in. Now this is the idea. It depends on what your passion is, but it will probably require some sort of setup. Let's say you're a musician. There's my piano. Okay, my piano it always stands in that corner, but let's say you play another instrument that you can actually pack away. Make sure it's at hand, and so is your sheet music. If your passion is a study of some sort, a field of study, then create a nice little corner with all your books and all your research materials and maybe a laptop to take notes or whatever on. A nice cozy corner that you like to be in, where everything is at eye level and easy within reach, so to speak. If you're a crafter, create a crafting corner or a desk with lots of drawers with all your crafting materials in it. Don't force yourself to jump through hoops to pursue your passion. Make it really easy for yourself, right? That is the idea. Creating this crafting corner or thinking haven or whatever it is in your case is very powerful. It's powerful because it's not just making it handy and easy to pursue your passion, and therefore reducing the excuses is, even if you're tired or if you're not in the mood, you're not quite feeling it, it's easy to just sit down and start fooling around a little bit, and maybe 10 minutes later you are suddenly in the mood and keep pursuing your passion. So that is, of course, the main aim of this, but it's powerful in other ways as well. Creating this corner or this setup for your passion within your living space is powerful because it quite literally makes space for your passion. And this is what my whole work is about, to make space in your life for your passion. And that, of course, means headspace, that means time, money, resources. But the physical space is like a physical manifest representation of what you're trying to do. And do not underestimate how powerful this can be. So you are literally setting up a corner of your life for your passion. And this will have all sorts of positive knock-on effects on your motivation, on how seriously you take yourself, how seriously you take your passion. No matter if you're good at it or bad, it lights you up, and that's why it should be a priority, and that's why it becomes, it literally takes up space in your life and in your living space. Which brings me to task number 3, which is, as usual, let me know. Leave a comment and tell me where you stand in this. Do you have kind of a corner for your passion, or do you have it easy like me, where the piano just stands there in the corner of the room? I would love to know, and I'll reply to every comment, I promise. If you'd like a little more, you could consider going to www.wildspiritscoaching.com and fill in that little form there. You'll get 1 email per week. It's 100% spam free. You'll get a newsletter with extra articles and information and lots of tips and tricks, insider information, recommendations of books and other resources, and sometimes you get exclusive offers that are only for my subscribers that nobody else ever gets to see. So go to wildspiritscoaching.com and sign up, or you can Google Wild Spirits Coaching. That'll get you to the website as well. Thank you for watching.